When we think about the age of dinosaurs, we often forget about the creatures that ruled the oceans during that period. While the land was dominated by the mighty dinosaurs like the Tyrannosaurus rex and the Stegosaurus, the seas were teeming with massive, terrifying predators. From the monstrous Mosasaurus to the nightmare jaws of the Helicoprion, these prehistoric predators weren't just creatures of their time, they were legends of the deep. Stick around as we dive into the terrifying oceanic giants that once dominated the waters of the Mesozoic era. The Mosasaurus ruled the oceans during the late Cretaceous period. Related to modern monitor lizards and snakes, the Mosasaurus was a fearsome predator that could grow up to 59 feet in length, larger than a T-Rex and about the size of a modern-day humpbacked whale. With a long, sleek body and a powerful tail, it was built for speed and agility in the water. Although it wasn't quite as gigantic as the version shown in Jurassic World, the Mosasaurus was still a giant by any standard. It could easily take on sharks, giant turtles, cephalopods, and even other mosasaurs. With powerful jaws and an incredible ability to navigate the waters, this predator was at the top of the food chain. But size wasn't its only advantage. The Mosasaurus had a unique hunting style, using its long, snake-like body and small paddle-like limbs to propel itself through the water with extraordinary speed. Its teeth, shaped for gripping and tearing, were ideal for catching a wide variety of prey. This apex predator was so effective, it dominated the oceans of the Cretaceous, with nothing in its habitat safe from its lethal strike. The Mosasaurus could sometimes be found hunting in packs, surrounding and overwhelming their prey, a behavior reminiscent of modern-day orcas. With a jaw that could open wide enough to swallow large prey, including cephalopods like giant squids, it's no wonder the Mosasaurus was one of the ocean's most terrifying predators. Next, let's take a look at the Plesiosaurus, one of the most unique and striking creatures of the Mesozoic seas. It was known for having an extremely long neck, which made up nearly half its body, and it could grow up to 43 feet in length. Despite its size, it was a highly agile swimmer, using its 4 flippers to glide through the water with grace. Plesiosaurs had no gills, so they had to come up to the surface for air, just like marine mammals do today. They're also believed to have given birth to live young, much like whales and dolphins today. Fossils of pregnant plesiosaurs suggest they cared for their babies, which might mean they lived in pods and had strong social bonds. The Pliosaurus was one of the most fearsome predators of the prehistoric oceans, often called the Tyrannosaurus of the sea. It was a giant marine reptile that could grow up to 40 feet long, about the size of a modern sperm whale. Its powerful body and massive jaws made it an apex predator, ruling the seas during the Jurassic period. The most impressive part of the Pliosaurus was its huge skull, which could be over 6 feet long. Its jaws were filled with sharp, cone-shaped teeth, perfect for crushing and tearing through its prey. Scientists believe it had one of the strongest bites in history, possibly as powerful as a T-Rex's. The Pliosaurus hunted fish, other marine reptiles, and even dinosaurs that came too close to the water. Pliosaurs were excellent swimmers. They used their 4 large flippers to move quickly and gracefully through the water, making them great at ambushing their prey. Instead of a long neck like the Plesiosaurs, the Pliosaurus had a shorter neck and a big head, which made it better at delivering strong, deadly attacks. The Helicoprion was one of the strangest and most mysterious creatures to ever live in the ocean. It swam the seas around 290 million years ago, even before the age of dinosaurs. At first glance, it looked a bit like a shark, but what really made it stand out was its jaw. Its lower jaw had a spiral of teeth that looked like a buzzsaw. For a long time, scientists didn't know how to explain this bizarre feature. When they first found the fossils of Helicoprion, all they had were these strange spirals of teeth, and they weren't sure where they fit on the animal. Some thought it was on its tail, while others thought it was inside its mouth or throat. After studying the fossils more carefully and using modern technology, scientists discovered that the spiral was part of its lower jaw. The Helicoprion didn't have teeth anywhere else in its mouth, just in that spiral. When it bit down, the teeth would rotate like a saw, slicing up its prey, which was likely soft-bodied animals like squid and other cephalopods. This unique feature made Helicoprion an efficient predator,